Hi, River Room. Today we're going to read the book Pip the Penguin. It was written by Cowley and Gavin Bishop. And in the book, we learn about lots of Arctic animals. We get to see the Arctic landscape. And we learn what happens to Pip when he doesn't listen to his grown-ups. It was written by Cowley and Gavin Bishop. And the cover is a wraparound picture cover, which I just love. Let's get started. It's the cover page. You see the penguin colony here. They gather in a circle. They huddle together to stay warm. There's some kind of predator bird up there. And you see the Arctic landscape. And there's no trees. Looks really cold. Here's a close-up of the penguin colony. That's a group of penguins that live together. In a fine penguin nest, a fine penguin egg cracked open to show a beak and a leg. A chick fell out of the egg with a flip. Pip, he squeaked. Pip, pip, pip. Ma and Pa penguin shouted, oh joy! Pip is the name of our baby boy. Now we must warn him, our darling child, of the dangers in the Arctic wild. Danger 1 is a suka with a nasty beak. It looks for chicks that are small and weak. Danger 2 is as bad. It's a hungry seal that likes nothing more than a penguin meal. Danger 3 in the sea is a killer whale. The penguin it meets will not tell the tale. Danger 4 is a snowstorm, and that's not nice. It will freeze your feathers and turn you to ice. So, little Pip, don't be tempted to roam. The safest place is home, sweet home. Be happy here and forget the rest. Nest is best. Yes, nest is best. Little Pip stayed in the nest all alone while Ma and Pa caught fish on their own. But Pip got bored by himself all day with nowhere to go and nowhere to play. So one gray morning he waddled down a rocky slope to Penguin Town. All around him were scattered nests of chicks, squawking penguins, and squeaking chicks. Then came a wild scream out the sky. Pip jumped in a nest as a suka swooped by, but a penguin pushed him out of the nest. Don't come here. You're not my guest. Poor Pip. Pip waddled off. He waddled off and sat on a rock. A moment later, he got a big shock. The rock was warm, with a soft, furry feel. Pip was on top of a sleeping seal. The seal gave a roar, and as quick as the flea, Pip took a tumble right into the sea. He swam very fast, the seal at his tail, right into the path of a killer whale, also known as an orca whale. Poor Pip just knew he was gone for good. If the seal didn't get him, the killer whale would. Oh, why had he left his fine little nest? Didn't he know that nest was best? A splashing and splashing went over his head. The whale was chasing the seal instead. Pip swam ashore, safe and sound, and climbed out onto the stony ground. But where was he now? Which way should he go? All he could see was the whirling snow. He'd escaped from a suka, a seal, and a whale. And now he was caught in an Arctic gale. Now I want you to pause for a minute and think about what the word gale might mean. An Arctic gale. So Pip is stuck in an Arctic gale. I think that's another word for storm. Where was his nest? Was it near? Was it far? How would he find his ma and his pa? They had been right. It was wrong to roam away from the safety of home, sweet home. So Pip is now lost in a storm, and he almost got eaten by a suka, a killer whale, and a seal. So Ma and Pa were right about those dangers, and he shouldn't have left the nest. Maybe when he's older he can do that. Inside Pip's head, like a warm little light, came a voice that told him, this way is right. Go straight ahead, don't stop to rest. This is the way back to your nest. So Pip waddled through the ice and snow, his instinct pointing the way to go. You know, animals and some people have instinct. They just feel like it's the right thing to do sometimes. It helps us in sticky situations. And sure enough, in the snow ahead, he saw Ma and Pa in his own dear bed. Oh, the squawking and oh, the joy that met the return of the penguin boy. His parents scolded with squeaks and hisses and then gave him lots of beaky kisses. So Ma and Pa were probably really nervous that Pip was gone, but they're really happy that he's back. I know, said Pip, I've been a pest, and you were right about our nest. North or south, east or west, nest is best. Yes, nest is best. The end. Now I wanted to say something about the Arctic animals that we learned about in this book. The seal and the whale and the penguin are all living in the water in the Arctic, which is really, really cold. So they need lots of blubber, that's skin or fat, to keep them warm, because they don't have winter jackets like we do. They have a thick layer of fat under their skin to keep them super warm. So that's how they survive in the harsh conditions in the Arctic. Thank you for reading with me.